Hi everyone, today I've got a few MX-5s in the shop. As you can see, those ones are all being worked on. This one will be turbocharged, rust repair, and another rust repair in the back. But this video will be about this one here. A very common issue on NAs and NBs, and you might have seen it already. Frame rails get dented super easy on an MX-5. Combine that with lowering the car, and I've just installed BC Racing coilovers on this one. That will mean you'll dent the frame rails super easily, and this is something we're going to fix. You can do it in two ways, or actually three. These are OEM replacement panels, or not completely OEM, but I've designed them to be exactly the same as the original ones with the original mounting holes. You can weld a nut inside here on both sides for the fuel lines, and there are also holes laser cut for the spot welds or plug welds to mount this here. And like I said, this is a new replacement panel, just a bit thicker. It's 1.5 mil instead of 1 mil, so it can handle impacts a bit better, and your result will be completely OEM. The other option is these Cybul panels that we also sell on the web shop. These go over the original panels. You'll need to drill holes in the bottom of your car. So if you don't fancy doing that, then you might want to opt for the original looking ones. But these here will beef up your chassis even more and will protect it from damaging the frame rails. These go over the original ones. So if yours are badly damaged, you first want to pull them out and make them straight before you can install these. If you want to go even further, then you can also order what Cybul calls their butterfly brace. And it's two of these cross sections, and the butterfly brace will tie in both sides and make your car even more sturdy. So first up, let's get these panels straight. The panels are as straight as I can get them at the moment. If you want to do it really nicely and OEM, but then you probably won't be installing the Cybul Frame Rails, you can also use the OEM replacement panels that we've made, and they are available on lucacarmods.com. You can weld them in yourself, but if not, be sure to apply some Denitral 447 or a different brand stone chip coat. That way, underneath, it won't continue rusting or start rusting, because we've created a bit of damage and surface rust can start, and that's something we really don't want. On the passenger side, all the bolts to the right are already tightened down. On the left, not all of them, because we're going to need those holes for the butterfly brace. Keep in mind that you first want to remove the seats, and you also want to remove the carpet. This car, luckily, has bucket seats and no carpet. I can leave the bucket seats in place because I can reach my hand underneath, and everything is absolutely easy. You want to make sure that both of the frame rails are located on the exact same position, and how you can do that, they made it pretty easy. On the rear, there is a lip which is sticking up, and with that, you know exactly how they need to be mounted. These butterfly brace panels can be quite tricky. Reason for that is you definitely need more than two hands, so get a friend and help you out. You can do it on your own, but it will involve a lot of swearing. Like I mentioned before, the inner side of the frame rails, don't put the nuts on the bolts. The outside you can bolt them down already, but now with these braces on there, then we can install the nuts. Hand tight, you can get the cross section here, put that in between, and then once all the items are connected together, you can tighten down all of the nuts and bolts, and then you should have one very sturdy MX-5. It's super beefy, definitely makes the car look a whole lot nicer when it's on a lift, which you hopefully don't need to do that often. But there are a few options going OEM with the repair panels that are selling on the web shop, or increasing the stiffness with these frame rails combined with a butterfly brace. So in conclusion, make sure you have two people. And another important thing is the fuel rail. The bolts are sticking out to the downside, And that means if you bend the hangers a bit, then there's no contact between the fuel or brake lines with the bolts. So that's very important. And other than that, it's time to give this thing back to the owner, and he's probably going to really enjoy it because he already has a roll bar, door bars, bucket seats. I just installed BC racing coilovers and now this upgrade. So even more stiffness can only be obtained, more bracing, which means a full roll cage. I hope you guys liked this video. All of the products are linked down below in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.